In breaking news coming in, there have been clashes in 5 more areas after Eid prayers this morning in Jodhpur. There was stone throwing and the police being brought in once again to disperse the crowd. Fresh clashes erupting between the two communities after violence on Monday night over a dispute involving flags in the Jalori Gate area. Harsha is with us at this point. Harsha, are these still roughly within the same area near Jalori Gate, or has this now spread elsewhere as well?
Well, roughly in that area only. So there's the Shanichar Khan, there is the Eidgah, there's Kabutar Chowk. So roughly in that part of town, where after namaz also all these clashes and stone pelting has happened. One ATM has been broken. In some places there's been some vandalism. Cars have been, windscreens have been shattered. And so this kind of thing is happening. Of course, now remember there is no curfew there yet because it's a festival, so they haven't imposed curfew. And the police is actually having a tough time controlling the crowds. As of now, we've been told nothing further is happening. The MP from that area, Rajendra Shekhawat, is right now on a tour of those areas where this has happened, where these clashes have taken place. But definitely very tense situation in Jodhpur right now, even as we speak. And after these 5 clashes that happened in the morning after the Eid namaz, nothing further has been reported now.
Right. Harsha, as you were pointing out, internet services already suspended, perhaps in an attempt to prevent people from sort of gathering in areas and communicating on WhatsApp. Has that really helped in any way?
Well, clearly not, Ankita, because, since last night, we've had 5 more clashes this morning. Luckily, so far, no one has been injured. But, people are coming out of their homes and the stone pelting and all is happening. So, what will be the road ahead and what will the administration come up with sort of remains to be seen. Of course, now remember, the Chief Minister is the MP from Jodhpur, MLA, I beg your pardon, from Jodhpur. So he is definitely in touch with them and they're monitoring the situation very closely. And I do anticipate that actually they will have to impose either Section 144 or curfew in a bit now if the situation doesn't come under control.
Right. In fact, Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot tweeting a sort of peace appeal, as it were, and let's try and get that up if we can. Essentially what he's saying is, while respecting the tradition of love and brotherhood of Jodhpur Marwar, I make a touching appeal to all parties to maintain peace and cooperating in restoring law and order. So he's making that appeal there as MLA as much as Chief Minister. But Harsha, help us just piece together the timeline of events, as it were. It began yesterday. And this has happened because 2 festivals have coincided also. It's Parshuram Jayanti, which has been going on for 3 days, and now Eid as well. So take us through what exactly happened.
And Akshay Tritiya also today, Ankita.
That's
correct. One of the most auspicious days in the Hindu calendar. So, really it started off with this Parshuram Jayanti celebrations where, certain flags were hoisted beyond the temple premises. So that's when the objections started coming in, and the fact that Eid would be, last evening Eid was declared. So and there is the practice to kind of spill out of the masjid and do namaz, because they can't fit everybody in. So given that situation, there were appeals from both sides that the flags should be removed, and both sides wanted to put their flags up outside the places of worship. So that's where the dispute and the altercation started really. And then, of course, it became a little aggressive. Then there was stone pelting, and then there was a very small police outpost in Jalori, and the crowd, which started getting a little violent, then attacked that police outpost. So a small police chowki was attacked, and there was vandalism there. And clearly, then the police was outnumbered, so they had to call in more forces last night. And then last night, the lathi charge happened, and they had to also fire tear gas to disperse the crowd. Then things were calmed down after that, and then this morning, early in the morning at about 8 o'clock, the namaz for Eid happened, which of course under heavy police protection went off peacefully. And after the namaz got over, that's when this other sort of incident happened. 5 other places in Jaipur where minor incidents have happened. Luckily, like I said, no one has been injured. And right now the MP from Jodhpur, Rajendra Shekhawat, with some BJP members, he's doing a round of the city right now. So the situation is tense. Internet has been suspended, but because there is no curfew, the police is having a difficult time stopping people from, sort of gathering at street corners. And that's where the problem is happening.